you tell us who you are and what you've been doing?
Hi, I'm Eva La Rue, and if I look at all familiar to you, it might be from either CSM Miami or All My Children. And I have been very lucky, extremely lucky, in the last decade to wear some of the most beautiful jewelry from some of the most amazing jewelry houses in the world. For the Emmys, for the Golden Globes, on red carpets, and like any girl, I'm thoroughly enamored with anything that's sparkly and like a magpie. I'm drawn to these little sparkly bits of jewelry. And oddly enough, a couple of years ago, I was getting ready to give away a couple of pieces of jewelry that I had had for a long time that I just thought were kind of ugly and dated and I didn't really wear at all anymore. But the jewels were still very beautiful. And then I thought, you know what? I've been sketching since I was a little kid. I've always drawn. My very first fanaticism was with horses, and that's what I used to always draw. But then I started drawing clothes and jewelry and sketching all kinds of things my whole life. So I thought, let me just give these pieces a try. And I sketched out a new life for these gemstones. And I took them to my local jeweler and I asked him if he could make these up for me. And he said, oh my gosh, these sketches are really awesome. And I thought, really? Are they awesome? And he was like, yeah, these are amazing. Just wait till they're finished and you're going to be surprised. And when they came back, I thought, yeah, they did. They turned out really great. I love them. I wear them all the time now. And he said, you should do this for a living. And I sort of laughed it off at the time, and I thought, yeah, right. But a few months later, I thought, it is a really creative, cathartic outlet for me. And I started sketching more jewelry. I started tearing out things that I loved. I started going by my all the pieces that I've collected over the years from different designers, edgy, cool designers, more classic designers, and I was trying to sort of hone my idea of what my line would be if I had my own line. And 2 years later, and after combining a team together that I thought might work well and be great together, I'm finally releasing Eva LaRue Fine Jewelry. So when I first started this line, it was so amorphous because I loved everything from rock star jewelry to classic jewelry and fashion-forward jewelry. And, I loved all these different aspects and venues of jewelry. And I knew I was going to have to come up with some more concise version of my line. And a girlfriend of mine said to me, do you know, we only wear 20% of our jewelry 80% of the time. That's a real statistic. 20% of our clothes 80% of the time, but specifically 20% of our jewelry 80% of the time. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is 100% accurate for me, which I'm assuming is like probably 100% accurate for a lot of women because we wear the pieces that we love, or that mean something to us. And that's when I thought, oh my gosh, I really need to hone this line around what is important to me, what I wear all the time, which is what I like to call my attitude of gratitude jewelry. Because when I put them on in the morning, I try to think of the gratitude that I have for my life, the gratitude that I have for my health and for even the simple things like the roses are blooming this time of season or whatever it is. Because we've all in life been down a tough path. We've all had broken hearts. We've all been broke. We've all had rough patches in our lives. And we all turn to whatever that is, whatever faith we have. It transcends religion. It's a spirituality. And it's that spirituality and that attitude of gratitude that really pulls you through it. And I wanted to make a jewelry line based on that. That would remind you or remind me that love is the most important thing. So I based the line on 3 important elements to me. The 9-pointed star, and the number 9 is representative of spiritual completion or nirvana, to remind me to always try to choose the right path, to try to always do the right thing in love. The gem tanzanite, which is the gem representative of new beginnings. And then the lotus flower, which is the symbol of serenity and purity and nirvana. So I hope that you love it as much as I love it.